I'm like, did you do something to your eyebrows? No, why? Oh, I don't know, because you look fucking surprised. For 2 weeks, I couldn't take the guy seriously. I've got some bad news. How do you sleep with that shit? I'll admit to doing one extra thing, and I'll admit it to you. I trim the hair on my chest. I trim it. I don't shave it off. I just trim it down. We'll talk after, sweetheart. I have clippers that I travel with, for your hair, and I trim the hair on my chest. I give myself like a fade. You know why I trim it? And I'll tell you, I have a reason for trimming it. Just because I don't want this shit hanging out the front of my shirt like this. No, see, yours is low. You're okay. I don't like when I'm talking to somebody and they have this shit hanging out the front of the shirt because it distracts the hell out of me. Hey, what's up? Oh, nothing. Got a new job. Thinking about buying some real estate. Met a new girl. She's really great. And then a breeze comes along and... I start here. I start with a 0. Then 1, 2, 3. It's nice. It's very gradual. It's a really good fade. You're a ball shaver, aren't you? I don't mean of everybody. I mean of your own. It's not like... I don't mean like you've got a shop in the street, this is welcome to Barney's ball shaving hut. You don't shave your balls, dude? Why wouldn't you? It's just better. It's free. Look, I could stand here right now and do this, look. And I know that my balls are going wong, 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 wong. You have a big bush, they're not moving, they're just moving with you. Women appreciate the effort. When you pull it out, there's nothing there, look. See, those are the sluts that see a lot of dick. Those are them. Hello, whores! It's better. It's just better presentation, that's why. And I'll be, and the real reason I shave it down, to make my dick look bigger. That's why. It's true. That's right. I'm not afraid to admit it. If you mow the lawn, the yard looks bigger. That's what you do. Because let's be honest, as a brown man to another brown man, God wasn't kind to us in the dick department, all right? Here's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying he shortchanged us, okay? I'm just saying he didn't give us any extra shit. God gave Indian people a lot of things, big dicks, not one of them. I was like, all right, here's what's gonna happen, Indians. You're gonna be great with computers. Okay. You're gonna be able to survive in the worst conditions imaginable. Okay. You're gonna be able to leave those conditions, go anywhere in the world, and become successful. Fantastic. Hey, God. Yeah? What about penises? Sorry, buddy. Average. Then he called the black people over. Come here for a minute, I want to talk to you. Listen, people are gonna be fucking with you for centuries. Here's a little extra dick. Oh, don't worry about it. I took it from the Indians. It's okay. It color matches perfectly. But I do. And see, the media put that in our heads too. They made us insecure about the size of our penises. You watch a porno nowadays, you see these guys with these giant hogs on them. These fucking Chernobyl waste nuclear reactor dicks on them. You watch that and you see this guy and you're like, oh my God, I'm never gonna have a dick like that. You're not supposed to have a dick like that. Animals shouldn't have dicks like that. Then you watch TV late at night, they got all these products, male enhancement pills. And honey, what's that? It's a natural male enhancement. Oh, really? For energy? No, natural male enhancement. Ooh. They make you insecure about the size of your penis, and then women see this and they get caught up in the hype. I've heard chicks, oh my God, I just want to go with a big dick. It's the guys with big dicks. I don't know, it's something about a big dick that I just love. I don't know, I don't even care what he looks like. He's got a big dick. I'm like, that's because you're a fucking whore, that's why. Your vagina's huge. You know, and instead of giving me a pill to make my dick bigger, here's a cream to tighten you up. So what I'm saying is, as a brown man, with my balls shaved and everything, I can confidently whip out my wiener. I go like this, ta-da! But if you have a big bush down there, you know, you're gonna pull it out and she's like, is that it? You go, no, but wait, there's more. Ladies, what I'm saying is, you shouldn't get caught up in all that penis size hype. Just don't get caught up in it. Because let me tell you something. You need to start sleeping with us guys with smaller to regular sized penises. Because we put in way more effort. Let me tell you something. Guys with big dicks are never going to make love to you properly. You know why? They don't have to. They got a big dick. They just show up. So. I can't believe I did that with my mom in the audience. Sorry, Mom. I have a theory, all right? I have a theory. I believe that the size of your penis is in direct correlation with how much sex you will have in your life. The smaller your dick, the more you will fuck. Because we got our pride is riding on it, you know? Our ego's at stake, you know? You got a small dick? Oh yeah, you think I got a small dick? I'm gonna fuck you. I'm gonna fuck your friends. I'm gonna fuck this stool. I don't care. I'll fuck a stool. I'll fuck a water bottle. I'll fuck everything. We don't care. We're just fucking everything. The smaller your dick, the more you will fuck. You don't believe me? Look at the 2 largest populations in the world. Chinese guys started clapping like, yeah, oh, hey, wait a minute. Lomo. It's funny, I look over at the kid, he's just like, I don't know what's happening anymore. I don't even have balls yet. I don't know how. I hope it wasn't a shot of the kid's nuts. That'd be awkward, wouldn't it? I don't like a lot of sports, I'll be honest with you. I hate soccer. I hate soccer. No, what do you boo because I have an opinion? Boo your opinion. Get out of America. We don't like your thoughts. I hate soccer. Fuck soccer. And fuck you for liking it. Let me tell you why I don't like soccer. Because they have this World Cup. World Cup. Let me tell you something about the World Cup. It's not the fucking World Cup. You know why? Because the 2 countries that represent me are never in the World Cup. Canada and India are never in the World Cup. Canada, for obvious reasons. It's a world event. We don't get involved in world events, you know? We look at the U.S. Are you guys going? Yeah? Oh, no, go ahead. That's great. Yeah, go ahead. Sure, that's perfect, yeah. No, we'll stay back. We'll tidy up. Don't worry about it. Let's go. It always bothers me that India's never in the World Cup. We're the second largest population in the world. There's 1.2 billion people over there. We can't come up with 11 fucking guys to make a team? You know what the problem is? You have no idea how hard it is to kick a ball straight with curly-toed shoes on. We're standing in the middle field. I'm open, I'm open! Where the hell is the ball going? It always freaks me out that the Chinese are never in the World Cup. You're the largest population in the world, and you're known for kicking. Wah! But it's kicking. You know, I want to see the Chinese team in the World Cup. I want to see the Chinese team when they get into their huddle. That's what I really want to see. You know? You see all the other countries when they get in their huddle? All right, guys, we're going to get out there. We're going to pass that ball around. We're going to have a good time. All right? Go team. You see the Chinese team? Okay. Hey, asshole, listen up. When you see the ball coming, then you go down the field. Chase the Quilo with the ball. Something's going down. Be a man. I love Latin people. They're fun to me, man. Are you Latino, bro? Are you? What are you? Colombian. Your girl Latina? What are you, Colombian as well? Oh, you found each other. Mira, colombiana? Sí. Colombiano? Sí. Ay, ay, ay. I love Latin people. Any Portuguese people here tonight? Portuguese, really? Brazilian, too? Any Brazilians? Oh, you Brazilian? Brazilians speak Portuguese, right? So you speak Portuguese, though, right? Yeah, so if you speak Portuguese, obviously you can understand Spanish then, right? Because they're very similar to each other, aren't they? You ever hear somebody speaking Portuguese? Doesn't it sound like Spanish being spoken by a deaf person? Portuguese just sounds like really badly pronounced Spanish, doesn't it? Here's a Spanish guy counting to 3. 1, 2, 4, 5. Here's a Spanish guy. ¿Cómo estás? Here's a Portuguese guy. ¿Cómo estás? Oh. It's cool when you make fun of different races, but you shouldn't talk about deaf people. I was like, what? Yeah, you shouldn't talk about deaf people. No, seriously, what? You know what? Fuck deaf people. Are they here? Even if they were, it's up to you to tell them what I'm saying. Fuck them in their ears. Let me tell you something about deaf people. And I know this shit secondhand. If a person's been deaf their whole life, from day one to now, their life is just as normal as yours and ours. Because they have nothing to compare it to. So to them, being deaf is the equivalent to us hearing things. The only time they know something is off, oh, well, that's sad. Oh, look. There's something on my shirt. And women don't know when to stop. They're like, oh, you should hear music. Deaf guys like, you should hear nothing. So much better. You gotta figure being deaf can't be that bad. It's gotta have a positive side to it. Say you have a girlfriend. Okay, wait. Say you have my ex-girlfriend. She's giving you shit. You don't know. All you see is... And he's thinking in his head, she's so beautiful when she dances. So much passion. Okay, before you judge me, I see a lot of people uncomfortable and looking at me like you're going to hell with me. Well, you are. Let me tell you how I know about deaf people, all right? Here's how I know. Here's what happened. Here's my story, and this is true. After 10th grade, I got kicked out of regular high school. Regular high school being where most of you probably went to school. Well, I got kicked out. Because I don't know how it works in America, but in Canada, in high school, you earn 8 credits every year. So by the end of 10th grade, you should have 16 credits. Well, I had 7. Actually, I had 5. But I picked up 2 in summer school because I was trying to catch up, right? I did, I really. And so the school I was going to genuinely thought I was slow. Like they thought I was a fucking retard. They just did. They thought, and the only reason I know they thought I was slow, not because they kicked me out and sent me to the retard school. That was obvious. I knew they thought I was slow because I remember the day the guidance counselor called me into the office and started speaking to me. He started speaking to me all slow. Now, I didn't know he thought I was slow. I thought he was slow. And I didn't want to make him feel bad, what with all my fast speech. And he calls me and he's like, Russell. And I'm like, uh-huh. He's like, this guy's fucking retarded. Send him out of school. So they kicked me out of my school and sent me to the retard school down the street. Now, when I say I went to the retard school down the street, I don't mean my school was fucking retarded. I mean my school, was fucking retarded. Like, if you had anything wrong with you, you went to my school. You were in a wheelchair, you went to my school. You were on crutches, you went to my school. You were blind, you were deaf, you were autistic, you had Tourette's, you had behavioral problems, you went to my school. My school had ramps all over the fucking place. It looked like Tony Hawk designed my school. And in my school, in our cafeteria, we had 1 lunch period for the entire school. One lunch period for the entire school. The whole school was in the cafeteria at once. And it was the best shit you've ever seen in your life. Because everybody with the same shit wrong with them would hang out with each other. Like all the wheelchair kids would roll together. All the blind kids would hang out with each other. I don't even know how the blind kids found each other. All the autistic kids would sit there for 45 minutes just rocking. Fuck you, I had to live this life for 2 years. And everybody in my school knew one thing. Nobody but nobody fucked with the deaf kids. Nobody. Because I don't know if you know this or not, but deaf kids are strong as shit. They are like, they have the strength of like 14 gorillas, these kids. And the only reason I know this is because one of my homeboys got into a fight with a deaf kid, and that deaf kid beat 37 kinds of shit out of my friend. He just went into this, he just kept wailing on him, just bashing him in the face. And I don't know if it's because he couldn't hear the sound of push, but he just went like berserk into this weird deaf rage. It was like, I don't know if he was lip reading wrong, you know. My friend was like, stop! I was like, stop telling me, fuck off. Now, I see some of you are still judging me based on this subject matter. Maybe this will clear the air. Does anybody here know sign language? And I mean actual sign language, not this, and not gang signs. You can't do gang signs to a deaf person and be like, that guy stutters. You know. If you know sign language, you'll know that I'm not making this shit up. Whoever invented sign language had their own little racist agenda happening. Because sign language is a very offensive way of communicating. They're trying to change it now to make it more politically correct. I'm serious. You know what the sign for Chinese person is? Let me tell you something. It's exactly what you think it is. You still feel bad for these deaf sons of bitches? You know what the sign for Indian person is? Because I live in LA, I had to learn the sign for Mexican. I learned 2 signs for Mexican. The first one doesn't even seem offensive till you find out what it is. Here's the first sign for Mexican, look. You know what that is? A poncho. Here's the second sign for Mexican. This is fucked up too, look. A long-ass mustache. What the fuck does that have to do with being Mexican? My gardener's never shown up at my house. Hola, señor. I'm here to shave the grass. I don't know what the sign for Colombian is. Probably, I don't know. I'm just... Cubans, probably. I don't know what the sign for black people is. I'm probably fucked up. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think he was a Negro. I'm just saying. I don't know. I cannot confirm these ones. But anything is possible. Do you know what the sign for retard is? This is foul. I'm not making this up. There's a sign for retard. That's the sign for retard. You could have two deaf guys standing around going, hey, look. You have handicapped people mocking other handicapped people. Jews, I don't know what you've done to the deaf community. I don't know if they had land and you wanted it, but I learned 3 signs for Jewish people. And I'm not making this shit up. Each sign is progressively more offensive than the next. Here's the first sign for a Jewish person. Now, the first sign isn't so bad. It kind of makes sense when you see it. Here's the first sign for a Jewish person. Look. Right? It's a long beard. You go, oh, that makes sense. A Hasidic guy, yeah, that makes sense, right? Then they start to get fucked up. And I'm not making this shit up. Here's the second sign for a Jewish person. That's fucked up, isn't it? And here's the third sign for Jew. And I'm not making any of this shit up. Look. That is some foul shit. Arabs, I don't know what the sign for Arab is, but I can only imagine, You know what? It can't be. Those deaf people can't hit that note. Thank you very much, New York. You guys are awesome. Good night. Somebody gonna get hurt real bad. Real bad tonight. Russell Peter. Russell Peter. Russell Peter. Hey. Be a man. Somebody gonna get hurt real bad. Bad tonight.